The purpose of this video is to show how we can update access rights in our Odoo database to give employees that we invite to it access to certain modules. So one of the first things I'll show is to access the access rights. We're going to go into our setting module and we'll just start typing in access. Here's where you can find your default access rights. This is how you can set, as you can see, custom access rights for new users that you invite to your database. If we go into this is how each of the access rights are managed. So there's different user groups, especially as they relate to each module in the system. So for example, if you wanted your employees to access the sales or the CRM modules, there's different levels to that access. No, of course, implies that they don't have access, right? So if you invite a new employee to this database, they won't have access to our sales or CRM module in this case because it's set up as no. If we open this dropdown, there's different types of user access. So for example, user access of own documents only. If you set that, they would have access to only their CRM records, opportunities, leads that are assigned to them, versus being able to see anyone's sales orders or CRM opportunities. If you wanted it set up, then you'd set all documents. If you set admin, right, that's like the highest level of access. They can make adjustments to the CRM. They can change the settings. Of course, if it's an individual employee, you would likely not want to use this. Probably be one of these two settings. You also can adjust these settings as well. So for example, if you want to be able to set what specific fields your employees can see, that also can be customized with each of these user groups. However, we won't get into that today. So in this case, I'll set that to own documents only. Before I do that, what I want to show though is I have one other user in this database. So let's go back to users. I have myself, of course, Sean Clouden, and then I have John Smith, an employee of mine. So of course we can see right now he does not have any access set to sales application, which is what we'll demonstrate here. If I want him to have access to the CRM application as I have in this database, right? I can open my CRM and I don't have any opportunities, but I have access to it, of course, in this database. If I pivot on over to what this person can see, we can see that they do not have access to the CRM application. So what we'll do is we'll make an adjustment in our administrative access rights. We'll go to settings. I'm going to go to manage users. I'm going to open up John Smith here, and then I have his individualized access rights. So this, of course, is going to apply for all employees. Again, at the top here, you can see the different roles, user or administrator. I am an admin, so I have access to everything again, right? These are just the different roles you can define, which give you access, basically default access to each of these different modules. For John, we're going to keep as an individual user, and we're going to say own documents only in this case. This will give him access to the CRM, so I'll save that. Now I'll go over to John's user database. I'll refresh that, and bam, now he has access to the CRM module, which he'll be able to manage any new opportunities. I'll just say opportunity, great, add that, and I can open that and manage the specific opportunity, any associated information with it. All right. Hopefully this is helpful in showing you how you can update access rights. So when you invite new users to your database, which is where you'd manage that is here, right? You can simply add a new user, say John Doe, type in their email, and it'll automatically send them an invite. You, of course, can use this button here to send the invite as well. And then that's how you'll get them into the system. Any adjustments you want to make to other modules will be found below here, of course. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.